everybody, this is Robbie Parker, and I'm going to be joined by Big D from Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews, and the movie Wizard of Oz himself, Malcolm Cooper, and we're going to be doing a review of the 2017 movie, Coco. So, despite his family's baffling generations of old ban on music, Miguel dreams of becoming an accomplished musician like his idol, Ernesto de la Cruz. Desperate to prove his talent, Miguel finds himself in the stunning and colorful land of the dead, following a mysterious chain of events. Along the way, he meets charming trickster Hector, and together they set off on an extraordinary journey to unlock the real story behind Miguel's family history. So before I get into my part, I'm going to let my guests do their parts first. So first off, this time I'm going to let Big D go first. So take it away, Big D.
Hey everyone, this is the Big D, and I'm going to be collabing with Robbie Parker as we talk about Disney and Pixar's other film from 2017, and that's the fantasy drama flick known as Coco. The film follows a 12-year-old boy in Mexico named Miguel who is accidentally transported to the land of the dead, where he seeks the help of his deceased musician great-grandfather to return to his family and reverse their ban on music. Now, of course, since I said this was Disney and Pixar's other film of 2017 after Cars 3, this film came out, and this one eventually became an even bigger success. I really liked Coco for what it had to offer with its animation and characters. The story for this is really something. I especially liked Miguel and that he loved music despite his family continuing to ban it. Well, he teaches himself to play guitar watching videos of his idol, a late great musician named Ernesto de la Cruz. The film's score was composed by Michael Giacchino, who of course is no stranger to working with Disney and Pixar. I must say he does a good job with this, and well, this is yet another great score he has done for a Disney Pixar film. The film also had great animation and what have you. This was another great, colorful, and beautiful, amazing masterpiece that Disney and Pixar had to offer. They've done numerous other films that are like this, but not so beautiful like this. The film also provides a good voice acting cast. We have young Anthony Gonzalez as Miguel, who does an amazing job on this character. We also have Gael Garcia Bernal as Papa Hector and Benjamin Bratt as Ernesto de la Cruz. Also, we have Alana Ubach as Mama Imelda, does a great job. Renee Victor as Abuelita Elena. Edward James Olmos. And there's so many others in my view. So this film has a good voice acting cast. Aside from the animation, voice acting, and music, the film does have other good things. And I agree with critics on these other things besides the other three I talked about. Visuals were really good, the emotional story was absolutely good, and its respect for Mexican culture was superb. So overall, after watching it a few times, I found nothing wrong with Coco. I found this to be a very good masterpiece of Disney and Pixar. I know they're currently working on a sequel to this, which should be coming out sometime soon. So anyway, this film, I like it. Just that it has everything it has to offer. Great characters, animation, voice acting, music, visuals, emotional story, and respect for Mexican culture. This is a masterpiece from Disney and Pixar. And this is one film I would definitely recommend you watch. So as always, thank you for making me a part of this, Robbie. And until our next collab, this is the Big D saying, see ya.
Thank you, Big D. It was great to have you on here as always. I always enjoy collaborating with you and stuff, and I've been enjoying doing these Pixar movies with you and stuff and everything as always and everything. So next it's Malcolm's turn, so take it away, Malcolm.
Hi guys, it's me, Malcolm, the movie Wizard of Oz himself, and I'm here to discuss another Disney Pixar movie. It's one of my favorites ever. It came out 3 years ago, and it contains some great experience for Day of the Dead. Coco. I absolutely love Coco. This was a great movie to watch. It really inspires all people who are different and wants to do different in their lives besides their parents. This one talks about a boy named Miguel, who dreams becoming a great musician because his family wants to are in a shoe company and they kind of hate music. I think that kind of makes him a black sheep. Yeah, I can see why people love this, because there are tons of black sheep around the world, and sometimes I feel like one of them. But he embarks on a journey to uncover the mysteries behind his ancestors, which turns out that one of his ancestors was a musician. And when he suddenly found out that Ernesto de la Cruz was his great-grandfather, he went out to steal the guitar. But suddenly, he was cursed and ended up joining the land of the dead. Which is crazy though. That's where he met his family, including Mama Imelda. Oh, she was so hard-headed to hate music that much. How he first gave Miguel his blessing to add a condition to never play music. That was so unfair. I would never allow that if she gave me that blessing. But he ended up meeting this other guy named Hector, who looked like a music hater, but turns out he's a musician himself. At first it was pretty rocky, but they found a way to get along. Oh, they were great. But whoever thought in the plot that Ernesto wasn't really but whoever thought that we found out that Ernesto wasn't really the grandfather, but it was really Hector the whole time. I mean, when we heard Hector mentioning Coco's name, oh my god, our jaws have dropped like that. Oh, it was crazy though. Oh my, I must say, this was a pretty incredible movie, and it was so inspiring to us all. I really did love it. Okay, you guys, so for my score for Coco, I think I'll give this one a 10 as well. Definitely a 10. This was an incredible movie for everyone. It's beautiful. Okay, you guys, I guess that's it. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and be sure you all stay safe, stay healthy, and wear a mask. Bye.
Thank you, Malcolm. It was great to have you on here as well. I always enjoy collaborating with you too, and everything. It's always great to have you on here and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into my part. I feel like this is another masterpiece from Pixar. The story is excellent and very, very well written and everything. Like, this is one of those movies that at a time in the early 2010s, and really still nowadays, people feel like Pixar has lost their magic and stuff, and this movie to me feels like proof that they haven't and everything. It's still a really, really great movie. The characters are absolutely great in this movie. Miguel is a wonderful main character. He's easily the best out of the best main character of the movie and everything, but there are a lot of other really lovable characters. His whole family is pretty likable and stuff, except for maybe his grandma that doesn't want him being a musician and stuff and everything. But even her, she kind of wears the error of her ways by the end of the movie and everything. But the characters are all really good and everything. Miguel is a really great main character. My favorite character of the movie, though, is Hector. He's just really, really good and everything. He's very sympathetic and lovable and stuff, and you really feel for his character and stuff, and you want to see him be able to be remembered by the end of the movie and stuff, and everything with him is just really, really greatly written. Ernesto de la Cruz is a great villain. In fact, I think he's Pixar's best villain since Lotso in Toy Story 3. He was really, really great and everything, and I also feel like he might still be the best villain we've had since this movie too, and everything from Pixar. Like, he's just a really, really great character. I love the twists and turns this movie takes us on as well, and everything. There's a whole lot of twists that you don't see coming and everything, especially the whole twist of who Hector is and how his connection to Miguel and everything is really, really well written and really great. It just makes you love the character and want to see him be able to go through with his dreams of being able to see Mama Coco and stuff and everything, who is his daughter and everything. They just did a really great job with that and everything. I love his arc and everything, and there's many emotional moments throughout this movie and everything, but it also does have a good sense of humor as well too, like you expect with Pixar. You get really good emotions with a lot of fun laughs and stuff at moments too and everything, and that's something they do really, really well with this one and everything. There's some really funny moments, but there's just some really great heartfelt moments as well, and also heart-wrenching moments when you find out some things too. The animation is absolutely gorgeous, and here are some of the absolute best and most colorful too. Everything is a really beautiful movie to look at. And I love the Land of the Dead setting as well. It's done really, really well, and everything. I do wish we could have explored a lot more of it and stuff. I feel like there is a lot of potential to explore the Land of the Dead and everything. I felt like they could have done more with that, but I like what they did with this first movie and everything. They are working on a sequel, so I'm guessing we'll probably see a lot more of the Land of the Dead in the sequel. The animation is absolutely gorgeous and stuff, though. Like I said, it's just beautiful and very, very colorful. I also love the voice cast in here. They're all really great in their roles. Everybody does a great job and everything, and they all fit their roles. The songs are great in here too, and all really catchy and stuff. The main song, Remember Me, is just a really beautiful song when it's sung by Hector and stuff and everything. And then the scene when Mama Coco and Miguel are singing it and stuff, just it's one of those scenes that just makes you both feel devastated because of the state of Mama Coco's condition and stuff, but also makes you feel happy, and you kind of cry bittersweet happy and sad tears at the same time and everything. It's just a really emotional scene and everything, and I love that. It's just one of the best endings to a Pixar movie and stuff, and Miguel finally being able to sing music and stuff like he wants to and everything is also just really good way to end the movie. It just has a really nice happy ending and stuff. As far as negatives go, I really don't have any. Like I said, the only thing that I do wish is they could have gone more in depth in the Land of the Dead or whatever. But like I said, I feel like that could be something they explore in the sequel and everything. But I love this movie. I think it's a really great movie. As far as my favorite moments go, there are so many great moments and stuff throughout this movie and everything. When he first meets his family, when he gets to the Land of the Dead, and everything is a lot of fun and everything, and just him experiencing stuff as he goes through the Land of the Dead is great and everything. Him meeting Ernesto de la Cruz and stuff is really great too and everything. And then of course the heart-wrenching story of Ernesto and Hector is very, very well written and everything. It's a big shock twist when you find out that Ernesto is the reason Hector died and had abandoned the family and stuff and everything. Hector didn't really abandon the family. He was trying to go home, and he was killed before he could go home. And just really tragic, dark stuff for a family movie and everything. And I just love that and everything. And that's why I think Ernesto is one of the best Disney villains and stuff. And also his death is pretty cool too. He turns into, or he gets thrown into a veil that falls on top of him, just like he died in real life. He gets crushed by a veil in the land of the dead too. Everything, which I don't know if that killed him or not. That part never was really made clear and everything, because he's already dead. So how could he be killed and everything? I don't know. I don't really understand that and everything. But yeah, I don't really have anything to complain about with this movie. It's just an absolute masterpiece and everything. It's a blast from start to finish. It has tons of heart and emotions and some really great heavy themes and stuff that really make it stand out among Pixar's best movies and everything. So I'd say I'd give Coco a 10 out of 10. So anyway, thank you again, Big D and Malcom, for joining me. It was great to have you guys on here, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody. I just want to say thank you for watching this video and everything. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like and subscribe and share this video with your friends and get more people going, help the channel grow. I really appreciate it, and thank you all, and have a good day.